Alright, we're gonna get started again. So, off camera, I did a little bit of farming. I killed a couple enemies, got a couple levels so that we can get a couple more abilities before we get any further in. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get the Emma's medicine potency. It'll just make the gourds more more potent. And there's the next version of it's right there. And we're gonna get the Nightjar Slash, which is a different combat art. I think that's what they're called. Yeah, combat art. So now we can do a different combat art. And so instead of the spinning move, we now have that. It allows you to approach kind of differently, I guess. So what we're gonna do now is we're going to actually also use up the memory that we got from Lady Butterfly. So we've got its attack power, confront, memory, Lady Butterfly, or Butterfly. The battle memory of an extraordinary foe, although distant recollection of such memory provided sustenance for the wolf. Phantom Lady Butterfly was appointed by the wolf's foster father as one of his mentors in shinobi techniques. These mentors employed strict methods. The cultivation of shinobi techniques can only be achieved in the midst of battle. So she was one of my teachers, or the wolf, I guess. Wolf's teachers. Why do I keep going up here? So now I do a little more damage, and that's pretty nice. So now we're going to go do the mini boss, the ogre, and thankfully we have the it's called fire barrel. Excuse me. So that will make the fight a little easier. Or the flame vent is what it's called. So here's the memory from earlier that we talked to Emma about. And we're going to talk to our friend again.
I've been waiting for you, good sir. I've procured some goods. Go on.
Oh, so you actually have items now. Cool. You have the Phantom Kunai. I should have started saving up for that, but instead I bought more spirit emblems. Alright, cool. The Phantom Kunai is Lady Butterfly's weapon.
All right. I'm thinking about expanding. I mean, who knows when Ashina will fall? In other words, which is what is it? Do you mind finding out what the Ashina sum? You tell me that. You're a shinobi. I bet you've got a good help a poor merchant out here.
So basically, he's asking me to figure out information for him so that he can sell goods that are hot commodities.
I don't feel safe with that big bastard just tied up next to us.
Yeah, we already listened to this. Basically, he's weak to fire. And I have a flame vent now, so I'll make that. Look at that attack. A lot of damage. So there's the ogre. He's a big terrifying bastard. There's actually a guy with a spear up there that when I walk up there, it will actually aggro. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run past him because he's tied up and it'll take a minute to. Actually, I think I'll just wail on him for a bit while he's tied up. So what I'm gonna do is actually grab some oil that I got from the Harada estate. I'm going to yeet it at him. Oh, grab attack. I don't want that. That hurts real bad if it grabs you. Oh, it didn't get him. There we go. He hates fire. So it will make this fight quite a bit easier, having fire. Why didn't you light on fire? Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. Because he yeeted me off the cliff. Yeah. Well, that's a death. That is a death. So
Your death is not your fate. Just yet.
Alright, so excuse me. So now we have something called dragon rot, which the more you die, the higher likelihood that there is of dragon rot coming to be. So what it is it will lower the chance of unseen aid, the newcomer from a travel frequently looking to expand his business. All right, so we know who that is. So dragon rot, the more power, the the more one with the power of the dragon heritage dies, the more a sickness known as dragon rot spreads through the world. Dragon rot is not caused by resurrection. It has a chance to occur only when the wolf truly dies repeatedly. And it lowers the chance of unseen aid. So if we go to, we'll talk to Emma in a second about it, because it's kind of a little side quest with her. So if I look now, my unseen aid chance is 13, which is lower. And every person with dragon rot decreases that number.
Have you seen the sculptor lately?
Yes.
All I know is what Dogen told, that the dragon's heritage can bestow. However, it is not. Repeated use leads to stagnation, which will eventually reach a point where it overflows. This causes a disease. No, he knew much about it, but even so, he was Forgive me.
Is there a way to treat this?
I do not know. I am unsure. But the first step is to look.
Thank you.
I don't have any more to it. Okay, so
Bye.
now what I need to do is I need to rest. So yeah, we'll deal with the ogre in a second, but I have to deal with the dragon rot first, unfortunately. So now she's going to be in with the sculptor. I talked to her there.
What are you doing?
The sculptor has been coughing blood. I took a sample of this blood for my dragon rot research.
A sample of...
Yes. Blood that... The color of the blood itself appears to be tainted, stagnant, but the sculptor's blood alone isn't enough.
Is there anything I can...
Yes. Bring me samples of blood coughed up by others that suffer from the dragon rot. If I have more, I'll be...
If I come across anyone afflicted by the...
Goodbye.
You're here too. It's so big.
So basically, he can't die from dragon rot. Other people can, like the information dealer. He can die of dragon rot if I leave it for if I like keep getting people with dragon rot. He'll eventually die of it. I think it's after like 5 or 6 people get it, he'll die. But the Memora mobs can also get dragon rot. A lot of people can get dragon rot, but only the unimportant people like this guy down here can die of it.
So, you've caught it as well.
Well, what'll it be?
I'm taking a blood sample.
Blood sample, dragon rot victim, contains stagnated blood. Emma can use this to find a cure for dragon rot.
This to Lady Emma.
And yeah, I don't have any money. So now I gotta get back up to that bump. What I can do actually is just homeward idle, back to dilapidated temple. Bada boom. Let's talk to Emma again.
I'm glad you've come.
Give dragon blood
I've
sample.
obtained one.
A blood sample. The coloration is very similar to the sculptor's. The color is just slightly tainted. But what's this?
Do you have enough blood?
I believe so. Allow me to continue my research into... When we speak again, it's likely I'll have made a breakthrough. Goodbye.
So now I'm gonna go back. Rest again. And talk to her again, and I think she'll probably have a breakthrough now.
I've been waiting for you.
Any progress?
Yes, I've found some answers. The source of the dragon rot is the stagnation in your blood.
What causes the stagnation?
The blood has only a limited amount of power available to it. Let's say you've used all of this power, and then you attempt to resurrect again. The resurrection still occurs, but it must draw on power from another source.
From those that have the dragon rot?
I believe so. For those who have the dragon rot, the natural life force that everyone has, that allows them to live their lives and function as human beings, their blood has stagnated.
Can it be cured?
Yes, by giving back what has been taken. Here you are.
Dragon's blood droplet. An item that's rarely dropped by a divine heir of the dragon's heritage. Using it will slightly increase resurrective power, restore the power of life to those who have been drained of it. By offering this drop to the sculptor's idol with the recovery charm in hand, in turn, all afflicted with dragon rot will be healed. The incessant coughing must cease. And the recovery charm, it just allows me to use it. So, yeah,
I'm glad you've...
Okay.
Goodbye.
So now if I go to this idol, yeah, I can now use Dragon Rot Restoration, which is right here. Restore Dragon Rot. This is a cool effect. Dragon Rot healed. And now if I go talk to the idol, sculptor.
You need something?
He no longer has the Dragon Rot, and the sake we got from Jozu. We can give to him, but I don't think we have any others to do. But no, we don't.
Another outlet.
I'll do that some other time. All right, we're at the. We can still defeat the ogre this game. Let's go to stairway, and we can still get rid of the ogre. But now that the dragon rot's dealt with, more people will get it. The more I die. So I've only died 6 times. Well, I don't know if it counts the one that that I died beforehand, since I didn't actually get it didn't have resurrected power yet. And I don't know if it counts the one that that we died when when I lost my arm. I don't know if it counts both of those, but it might. So I'm gonna run up here, get some slices in. Okay, he almost got me. Let's yeet some oil at him. Okay, yeet some oil. Fire. He loves grabbing. Okay, first phase done. Yeah, having fire kind of trivializes that fight a bit, especially having the extra attack power helps a lot too. So I've got a prayer bead from it, and I actually got some more. Like my gourd does more healing as well. That's really helpful. So now I've got 2 heal ups instead of just the one that I got from the skill tree. I think this guy didn't get aggroed either. That up, yep. Alright, and we actually have another mini-boss directly after this, through here. To get the Nightjar Monica. Well, it's basically a can I open this? Doesn't open from the side. It's basically a telescope. It's not a very good one either. Gourd seed. Nice. Nice, a gourd seed. So we could have jumped out the window, but I'm actually going to sneak through here. I want to get a sneak attack on the guy down there. That guy right there. So actually, I want to get rid of his henchmen. Really? Well, I burned it. I actually meant to do that. So there's a guy over there with basically a tambourine that's making a lot of noise. Isn't good, per se. Okay, yeah, this is not good. Let's get the heck out of Dodge. Healing Gourd does half of my health bar now, and my health bar's a little bigger, so. So let's get rid of the bangy guy. Really annoying. This bang his tambourine-ish thing. Shoot. Oh, like above him now. Okay, big boy's coming in too. Big sword boy. Get rid of his henchmen. And then I'm gonna run, because I want him to lose aggro so that I can get some sneak attacks on him and such. So I'm gonna run far away. And actually, I'll probably end this recording here and start another one, and we can get fighting him then.